In today's video, I'm going to be covering the sleeping mat that I use that gives me a comfortable night's sleep so that I feel refreshed to face the next day's challenges. This is a sleeping pad that I've been using for quite a while now, and it is the Klymit Static V Luxe. Now, what's interesting to note about this is that it is extra wide. In case you hadn't noticed, I am quite a large person. So this sleeping mat is just over 76 centimeters wide. In comparison, sleeping mats like the Thermarest are usually anywhere between 55 and 60 centimeters wide. And from my own personal preference, it feels to me as if I'm falling off these sleeping mats. Prior to having this, I had a self-inflating mat, just a bog standard self-inflating mat from Van Gogh. That was 55 centimeters wide. This did actually take me quite a while to find, but I eventually found it on Amazon. So it is an American product. It is actually designed in the US. However, it is made in Taiwan. But that being said, I think this is a good quality bit of kit. We will get it out in a minute and unpack it and see what it actually looks like. This is my sleeping mat of choice. So the Static V Luxe comes in a very simple nylon bag with just a simple drawstring to keep it tight. So this is the mat itself, and for the size the mat is, that's actually quite compact. Well, just the stuff stack is just a very simple nylon bag to keep it all together, and in the lid of the bag is a repair kit in the event that you need it out on the hills. It did take me quite a while to find, and as it turned out, of all places, I did manage to find it on Amazon. There is a website that I use that I don't think many people know, but I'll share that in the description below. The website is called Camel, and basically what that does is it tracks Amazon prices in real time, so you can see if the price of a particular product is high or low, or if it's on offer. It will show you a graph in the website. So I waited until this was on offer and I managed to pick it up for £65. However, currently recording this video, it is on sale for £102.95. This is the non-insulated version. There is an insulated version as well, which retails at roughly about £175. So the difference between this one, I'll give you quick dimensions on this one. This, like I said before, is 76.2 centimeters wide. It is 193 centimeters long, and it's not tapered at the end, so it's like a rectangular shape. This is currently 700. I have weighed it as well, and it's quite accurate. That the list price, or the list weight, is 765 grams. The R value is not great, but again, like I said, this is not the insulated version, so the R value of this is 1.5. There is an insulated version, which again I'll link in the description below, which has an R value of 5, and that comes in 2 grams shy of 1 kilo at 998 grams. As you can see, the dimensions of it are actually quite small when it's packed away, so it is very compact for the size of the mat itself. Again, like I said, 76 centimeters wide by 193 centimeters long. This does pack down quite small, quite manageable. So to inflate the mat, there is a two-way valve that can be flipped to inflate and deflate the mat. The inflate side is a one-way valve, so once you blow air into it, no air will escape out of it. And the way to deflate the mat is to just press it to flip it over, and the valve flips over. So just unrolling it now, it's quite easy to open the sleeping mat up. So there you can see how wide the mat actually is. And as I said before, it is actually rectangular shaped, so it doesn't taper down towards the feet. Looking at the website, it does say that this mat can be blown up between 20 and 30 breaths. So I've never counted it before when I've used it before in the past. So I'm going to do that now and see if it actually takes between 20 and 30 breaths to inflate the sleeping mat. So there you have the mat fully inflated. It did actually take me 32 breaths, so it's that's not bad considering that the website said between 20 and 30. So that went relatively well. You can see the mat is actually quite thick, and it's not, unlike the Thermarests, it's actually not too rustly when you lie down on it. So the Klymit Static V Luxe also features side rails, which helps you stay centered on the mat throughout the night. And in the center of the mat, the Static V Luxe has V chambers, which create support at key pressure points to keep you off the ground. And I do have to admit that I am not the smallest guy in the world, and this mat does indeed keep me off the ground, and I am comfortable all night. As you can see, with me lying on it, the mat is quite large, wide. It doesn't feel like I'm falling off the mat at all whatsoever. When you roll over, the rustling is actually quite quiet, so it doesn't feel like you're lying on a crisp packet. At 765 grams, it most definitely isn't the lightest mat available. However, the trade-off on the size compared to the weight, I think, is definitely worth it, especially for someone who is of a larger build. There is a pump sack that can be bought from Klymit. I'll drop a link in the description below. When you buy it from Amazon, it doesn't actually ship with it, so it will only come with the mat in the stuff sack. Okay, so that was my take on the Klymit Static V Luxe. This was just things that I've experienced in my opinion. Me personally, I think it is a very good mat. As far as durability is concerned, I have used this probably 6 or 7 times and I've had no problems with it at all. So time will tell if it does develop problems later on, but at the time of recording this, I've had no problems at all. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to click like and subscribe below. I will also include everything in the description, all links in the description below to the Klymit Static V Luxe and anything else that I've mentioned in this video, including the Camel website. Don't forget to click on that bell notification so you're kept up to date with future videos. Thanks for watching.